Hello, my darlings. This is Dr. V. Welcome back to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to be going in deep on, are you on their mind? So your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? So if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am so happy to have you here. If you're already part of the Live Tarot family, thank you. You know how much I love all of you guys. You are so amazing, and I so appreciate all of your love and support for me as well as for each other. Thank you for always leaving beautiful comments and for all of your messages as well. So today I have a special reading. It is a Pick a Fairy reading. So I have 3 fairies for you to choose from, and as I always say, you can pick 1, 2, or 3, or you can pick them all and take the messages that resonate for you and your situation. Please do know that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate for you. But if you'd like to have specific guidance on your unique journey, you can also have a private reading with me, or you can order any of these oracle decks that I've created for you. And if you're new to this channel, please do make sure to hit that subscribe button, because it is so important for you to be energetically part of this community. I really do believe that I can connect better with your energy and give you as best of a general reading as I possibly can. Also, make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss any further, future readings. All right, so let's get into your card choices. So you can, take a deep breath, maybe meditate, see which one of these fairies that you feel most intuitively guided to. So here is fairy number 1, journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Okay, fairy number 2, hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light. Perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. Okay, and fairy number 3 is wisdom. Have you ever been told that we're wise beyond your years? Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. All right, so go ahead and make your selection. We're going to start with fairy number 1, journey. All right, my beautiful group 1 that chose the fairy of journey, here is your reading on, are you on your person's mind? So we're going to go ahead and get started with your tarot first. Let's take a look at what we have. We have 7 of Cups. We have the Star. And we have the King of Swords. Okay, so this tells me right away that yes, you are heavily on your person's mind. We have divine masculine energy coming through here very strongly. Okay, so there is somebody who is very much thinking about you at this time. So the energy I'm getting from your person right now is that there is something here where it's almost like they feel like you're too good for them. Okay, there's an energy here of, when sometimes we love our person, we admire them in many ways, but if we are not in the best kind of place when it comes to our sense of self-esteem, what we think about ourselves, whether we have a very healthy amount of self-worth, right? It's like it's so easy to fall into the trap of feeling like you don't deserve something really good or someone really good when they come your way, okay? it's really very interesting because I feel like this is one of your person's most greatest challenges when it comes to how they view you, how they think of you and this relationship. And it's really unfortunate because I feel like it weighs very heavily on their mind. And I feel like it comes from some sort of energy where it's like they've always sought out people in their life when it comes to love and romance, whom they feel a sense of elevation from. You know how like it's like sometimes people really fall for people that they admire, but who they don't necessarily feel are their equal. Like they may not openly say that to you, right? They may not openly say to you, well, I don't feel like I'm your equal. Or they might, for some of you, they may have said, I don't feel like I deserve you. I feel like you're too good for me, or you're at a like you're above me in some way. So for some of you, I feel like they may have said this to you in some way directly, but for others, I feel like you may have gotten some sort of subtle hints from this person that as much as they love you, they also feel that they are not up to speed with where you're at. So you may be more successful than them. You may be, you may have a better career, a better job than them. That's for some of you. But for others of you, it's not like as much about money and success as it is about just where you are in life. Because I'm feeling very strongly that your person, they see you as this like superstar, as this kind of rock star kind of energy. And there's a little bit of intimidation there. It's like they're a little bit intimidated by everything you represent. And yet at the same time, they are equally attracted to you. But I do feel that this person definitely has that tendency. Like they really aspire to be with people who are in a way above them, or they feel like they have to kind of reach for, but in a way it's a good thing too, because I feel like it inspires them to be a better person. Like they kind of want to be with somebody who makes them a better person, who makes them want to change, shift, and grow. But then they also have issues with, okay, yes, I love being with this incredible person, but am I good enough for them? Like, they may excite me. They may be this amazing star in my life. They may, really inspire me to be a better person, but then do I deserve them? Can I keep them? Can I keep them happy? So I feel like part of what your person right now is very deeply thinking about, or very much kind of, questioning is, can they keep you happy in the long term? Okay, they have an insecurity. Like they feel like they can be good with you. They can keep you happy. They can bring goodness and happiness to this connection in the shorter term, but they're almost afraid that they're being an imposter. They have a bit of an imposter syndrome. Like they feel like they can only be that for a certain amount of time. And after a while, you're going to see through them, or you're going to feel like, hey, this person's cool, but they're not quite what I want. And so there's a deep sense of insecurity of not being able to satisfy you, or being the kind of person that will excite you and satisfy you over the long term. And that's why I feel like with the Seven of Cups, it's like they're very aware that you have a lot of options. Okay. And that's another thing that is making them feel insecure, whether they say this openly to you or not. I do feel that they tend to have this idea that, again, you are a superstar, you are a rock star, you have a lot of options. Okay. Like you have a lot of people who are interested in you. And if you kind of snapped your fingers, you would have like, a ton of people to date tomorrow if you wanted to. And so they're kind of questioning, for somebody who has so many options, why would you want them? Like they're thinking, why would they want me? So this is where I feel like this King of Swords energy may be getting them a bit down. It may be getting them a bit in their heads too much, into their securities too much. So I definitely feel that they have good intentions. They want so much to be with you in a way that makes them feel like they have a chance with you long term. Okay, like they want to be with you in a way that makes them feel like even though you have these other options, you would still wish to be with them. See, look at this. We're getting the energy of assessing. That's why I'm saying it's like they're trying to assess, will they, will they be able to keep you interested, keep you happy, keep you satisfied in the long term? Because see, they want to make you an offer. Look at this. We're getting the energy of promise, and look at these two people. It's like they want to be with you long term. They want to make you a very solid offer, but I feel like if they haven't already made that solid offer, it's because they're questioning this. They're questioning, like, say they make you an offer, say they say, I really wish to be with you long term, I want us to truly be together, but there's a fear of, even if you say yes, will it last? Because see, we're also getting metamorphosis, and we're getting the right way, learning to create what you desire. Okay, so they're looking for the right way to approach the situation. They're looking for what is the right way to make this not just a temporary relationship. Like, I really feel from them that one of their core kind of insecurities is the idea that even if they get a commitment from you, that eventually you will tire of them, or eventually you will get bored of them, because they won't be able to capture your attention in the long term. So this is why we're getting this constant assessing energy, right? Like they're constantly kind of thinking, assessing, analyzing. Are they good enough for you? And so there's a part of them, see, with this metamorphosis, I do feel that there's a part of them that wants to shift the relationship in some way, because I feel like they're sensing, and I don't know if this is something that you are feeling, but maybe you may not want to address. They're sensing some sort of like losing of interest from you. Okay, and again, you may not even be intentionally thinking this. You may not even be consciously aware of this, but there may be something that you may be subtly showing to them, that you are a little bit disinterested or bored. I don't want to say bored. I mean, that's not very nice, but kind of like you're losing a little bit of interest. Like you need more from them. You need some deeper level of connection. The level of connection may not be what you really want it to be at this time. And so because of that, you may be kind of losing interest. You may be considering stepping back, and they're starting to feel that. And this is why they want a metamorphosis, as in they want to take this relationship to a deeper, better level. Like they're seeking, what is it that you truly want? What's going to make you happy? And how can they finesse this? Like, how can they come into more of a transformational energy in the relationship to make it stronger, to make it better? So they're literally seeking the right way. Okay, how can they create, or how can they co-create with you the relationship that is going to keep you interested, that's going to keep you passionate and wanting more with them, wanting more experiences with them, more love with them, more desire. I feel like they really want to ignite your desire for them. They want to keep you interested, and they don't want to turn you off in some way, because I feel like that's also one of their deeper challenges with you, one of their kind of fears, insecurities of, what if you lose interest? What if I can't capture your interest? What can I do to bring about this transformation, this metamorphosis? Have you guys noticed? I don't know if you've noticed, but today, so I live in Southern California, and if you notice, we're having this very interesting day outside where it's constant low light, high light, low light. So if you're noticing that it gets dark all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden it gets really sunny, that's not my camera, that's not my lighting, it's actually the natural light from outside. So it's really beautiful. I feel like, Spirit is very playing with nature right now, so that we have this constant low light, constant high light, constant low, high, and it's just so beautiful. And literally it's been since morning, heavy rain, and then heavy sunshine. And then all of a sudden dark clouds, rain, and then back to sunshine. So I just feel like spirit and the universe is very playful today. It's a really beautiful energy. And I hope that you are feeling that, you know, because it's really just something lovely that is coming through here right now. And I'm hoping that it's adding more beauty, you know, and good energy to the reading. Because I do feel very much that your person, one of the things that they're thinking very deeply about you at this time is like they really want you to be happy. They want to satisfy you in this relationship. And so they're working towards some of those limiting beliefs that makes them feel like, hey, maybe they're not good enough. Maybe they won't satisfy you. But they deeply do want to please you. They deeply want you to feel satisfied in this relationship. Okay, so they want you very badly. They desire you very deeply. So let's take a look at some specific messages and some future energies here. Of what may be coming next for you in this connection. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's very interesting. So I feel like, yeah, they are really trying to fight that internal struggle of being afraid of losing you somehow. Okay, I'm getting a lot of energy of like this fear of losing you. And so there's a bit of this, you know, they may be holding on a bit tight. So for some of you, I feel like you may be experiencing with this person a little bit of needy behavior. Like they may be a little bit clingy with you, because there's this sense of, what if I lose this person? What if this person, you know, is just not like, you know, in terms of like, you know, this having other options, right? So let's take a look at the specific messages. It's my secret. I want you so badly, but I'm not free to be with you. I'm loving you from a distance. Okay, so take these messages as they resonate. Some of them are highly specific. Yeah, some of them are very specific to a certain situation. So for some of you, you may be having some issue here where your person is not free at this time, but they are, you know, watching you, loving you, wanting to be with you at a distance. And that might be one of the things here that has to do with this, is that for some of you, this Seven of Cups may mean that your person truly very much desires to be with you. You are constantly on their mind, but they are unavailable and they're watching you dating other people. Okay, so that's a specific story that's coming through, but just that may not be for everybody. Like for some of you, there may be something here where your person is somebody who secretly desires you, but they can't say anything because they are not free. They're in some situation right now where they cannot freely express their desire for you, but it's killing them inside to see you with other people, or to see you dating other people, or, you know, exploring other options. Or for some of you, I feel like maybe you guys had something, you know, something happening between the two of you, but because that person was not available, you may have stepped away and said, well, you know what, I'm just going to keep moving forward and seeing other people. And that's also causing jealousy in this person. Okay. And they're feeling frozen out, like they're feeling very excluded, but it's really, you know, if they're not free themselves, then it's not really fair for them to feel that way, right? You are my best friend and I hurt you. I didn't know what I was doing. Can you ever forgive me? Okay, so yeah, there's something here. Also, I feel like for those of you who are in some form of struggle or separation at this time, this person, you are very much on their mind, and you are that star. You're still, that energy is still there. You're still that really, really amazing person that they may have lost. You know, so I'm getting the energy from this specific message here that you are the one that got away, you know, for some of you who are in that separation. And it's interesting that it's coming with lessons, because it's coming from lessons learned. So for those of you who are in struggle or separation, just know that your person is like kicking themselves. You are constantly on their mind. You were that superstar that got away from them, and now they're learning some pretty heavy lessons here. It's too scary to admit that I'm in love with you. I've never felt love this deeply before. Do you feel the same way? So see, that for me is very much also in alignment with this, where you have, somebody who is wanting to make this promise. They're wanting to make this offer to you, and they are deeply, deeply in love with you, but they are really afraid that somehow they're not good enough, that they're not going to be able to give you what you truly want. And that is why there's a bit of this control issue going on for them, like they feel like, how can they get more confidence in this situation? Like, even if they make you this offer, how can it's like they know they can't control you. They know they can't control the outcome, but they wish they could. They wish somebody could tell them that if they made you this offer, that you will be happy with them in the long term, that you will want to be with them, that this will work out. So there's a bit of this, fear that they are working through, that may be coming through as kind of like this, I need to control. I need to have, some sort of guarantee, but unfortunately life doesn't have any guarantees, right? So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. Please do make sure to like this video. It really helps the channel. Also subscribe. It means so much to me. It's absolutely free, and you could always change your mind later. So thank you so much for being here. Love you all. See you all on the next one. All right, my beautiful group 2 that chose the Hidden Depths Fairy, here is your reading on, are you on your person's mind? So we're going to start off here with your tarot. Let's take a look at what we have. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. Wow. Huh. We have the Five of Cups. Wow. Okay. So there is something here that involves, for sure, some sort of a third party. Okay, so this could be, for some of you, it is definitely a romantic third party. Okay, because we have this Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, both showing up together, along with this Five of Cups, which is really the energy of loss, of sorrow, of sadness, of, wanting something that you can't have, something that you've lost and can no longer return, or at least you feel or think that it can no longer return to your life. So this is why I feel that there's definitely something here where your person right now, especially if you're in struggle or separation, it may have been because of this very reason. Now, I'm feeling that for some of you, this is actively a romantic situation where your person feels like they are caught between somebody they truly love, which is you, and somebody who they are currently tied to, but unhappily, or currently trying to leave the situation, but are tied to it in some way. And for some of you, I'm also getting a very strong feeling that this third party situation is not even, for some of you, active, as in it's not like they are with somebody else, but I feel like there's somebody else who may be some sort of an ex that they are still obligated to in some way, or like there's kind of like a lingering toxic energy from that person. Even if the person is not physically there, I feel like they're still emotionally or vibrationally there. And for some of you, I do feel like your person is still kind of haunted by the bad memories of this other person. And it doesn't have to be, again, romantic. I feel like for some of you, your person is haunted by bad memories of a mother figure, or somebody who really treated them poorly in their childhood. For some of you, I'm getting issues of like being abandoned by a mother or a mother figure, not being treated well by a mother or mother figure. I feel like for some of you, your person's mother or mother figure was very cold. Okay, and your person is very warm. And what's interesting here is that I feel like that's why your person became the kind of person who is very in tune with their emotions. So when they feel loss, they feel it very deeply. We're getting this Five of Cups energy. I feel like because It's almost like a direct response that, your person was raised by or abandoned by or had to deal with a mother or mother figure who was very cold, very distant. They had to work very hard to get this person's approval, and they always felt like they weren't good enough for this person. She was not nurturing in the way that she should have been. And so I feel like for many of you, your person's response to that was to become even more of a sensitive person, somebody who is much more in tune with their emotions, but then as a result also feels things much more deeply. So it definitely comes from a particular wound. And I feel like this is a wound that your person is definitely still carrying with them, as in they're still kind of dealing with the repercussions. They're still dealing with the consequences of that experience. Now, for some of you, this third party is a romantic third party, or it could even be any kind of other feminine energy that is either manipulating, making things difficult, trying to block or influence your person into doing something that they want them to do instead of doing what is right. And so that's why I'm getting for many of you this energy of separation or struggle, where something has happened in this situation that just had become very, very stressful. And maybe it had to temporarily be paused or ended because there was just so much pain here associated with it. But if that is the case, I feel like your person is definitely really missing you. I feel like they are thinking about you a lot. They're feeling the loss of you, of the relationship, of your love, of your connection. Okay, but there's definitely some very strong feminine energy, very strong divine feminine energy that is getting in the way here. That is definitely part of a block. Also, for some of you, I'm feeling that your issue is not the Queen of Swords. Your issue may be this Queen of Wands. Okay, so for some of you, I'm feeling that for those of you who are in some sort of like a romantic third party, I feel like this other energy here is very, very bold. It's a very bold energy. It's a very in-your-face energy. So this person, whether it is a current spouse or girlfriend or an ex-spouse or girlfriend, but it doesn't even have to be a woman because these are energies. They don't have to be gender related. This person is very, very aggressive. Okay, there can be a bit on the pushier side of the Queen of Wands energy. They can be very in your face, so they can be very dominating, or they may be trying very hard to exert some sort of like, you owe me this. I don't know. That's the energy I'm getting from it. It's almost like that this person is constantly telling your person, you owe me, you owe me. You did this to me, you did that to me, and now you owe me. And I feel like your person also struggles with not buying into the BS, okay? Because there is some BS going on here. And I feel like your person also, because of this Five of Cups energy and them being a little bit more sensitive, more emotional, I feel like sometimes they fall prey to this energy. Like they fall prey to this person telling them, you owe me this, you owe me that, you did this to me. And even if it's like, if it's something that this person is exaggerating, still your person sometimes falls for it. There's some sense of guilt. There's some sense of obligation here that your person falls for. Okay, let's go deeper here. We have faith. We have focus. We have intention. And we have, who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. Okay, so this is where I feel like whatever your person is carrying, and it does seem that they are carrying a lot, okay? It does seem so that they are definitely dealing with some sort of either active, currently active, or passive sense of entitlement from some sort of feminine energy in their life. Okay, I really do feel that there is something that your person, there is a divine feminine influence, heavier energy that your person, I feel like spirit is asking your person to finally dispel. Okay, like finally kind of, when are you going to make the decision that it's time to get out from underneath the spell of either one of these? Okay, whoever these people are in your person's life. And I feel like spirit is now challenging them by saying, who in the world are you? Because I feel like one of the things that your person is thinking about a lot right now when it comes to you, especially if there has been a separation here, it's forcing them to rethink who they really are. It's forcing them to look at who are they, what decisions are they making, and how are those decisions influenced either negatively or in a very kind of destructive way by this, whether it is a remnant from the past, whether it is a ghost from the past, whether it is learned patterns of behavior having to do with abandonment and codependency, or whether it is an active situation right now where that person is still there peeping at them, whispering in their ear, or even demanding to their face, you owe me. Either way, regardless of what that scenario looks like, depending on who you are and who is your person, I feel like spirit is still asking your person the same thing, that, what, if they have lost you at this time, this is the time that they are being asked by the universe to clarify then, who in the world are you? Okay. It is time to get to know who you really are. And it is time to step into a new energy, to really become very intentional, conscious, and aware of who they have become. And who do they wish to become? Because I'm not getting the feeling that your person is happy with this state of affairs. Okay, they are not happy with the state of affairs. But this state of affairs is really pushing them to become a new person. It is pushing them to focus on themselves, on what is it that they truly want. Okay, regardless of the voices here, either from the past or from the present, that are there whispering to them, what do they truly wish to focus on? The universe and spirit is saying, do not lose your focus. Keep your eye on the prize, and you and their relationship with you is the real prize, right? But they may have lost sight of that. So it's time for them to look at what are their true intentions here. It's time for them to say, this is what I really want. This is who I am. It's time for me to cast off these influences and to have faith that I am strong enough to have the person I love, and to not let whatever these obstructions are get in the way of them being with you, of them building a life, a commitment, a relationship, the way they want it with you. So this is very powerful energy of, being pushed to transform, being pushed to expand to the next level. Or if you cannot do that, to actually have, face the consequences. Like, I am getting a very strong energy here that your person is also, in terms of them thinking of you and thinking about you, one of the things that is really, truly very painful for them with this Five of Cups is that they are beginning to now realize that there are real consequences to them letting themselves be manipulated by this energy here. Okay, so it's like they are seeing that if they don't expand, if they don't focus, if they don't approach this intentionally, then they are going to really, really suffer. Okay, and that they're gonna lose you, even if they haven't lost you already in some way. Okay, so let's take a look at specific messages from them. What would they say to you? And then let's take a look at possible future energies of what may happen here next. Yeah. So you see how we are definitely getting energies of, I feel very strongly like of spirit guiding your person here. I feel like spirit is really on their side. I feel like spirit is really guiding them, because we're also getting blessings again. So I feel like this is very much spirit saying, look, you know, we have your back. We support you, but you need to step into the authenticity of who you really are. Okay, you need to step into the greater and better version of yourself. You need to let go of the limitations that you have let these people or this person put upon you, and know and have faith. Again, with this faith card, this is really beautiful, coming with faith and blessings. Have faith in us, have faith in yourself. Know that you are blessed. Know that we have your back. We are here for you, but you have to take that leap of faith. You have to set the intention and then take the action that goes along with it. And part of that belief and that sense of, I feel, confidence that your person really needs right now is gonna also come from their, you know, ability to forgive whoever these people or this person or this energy is, and whatever has been done to them. They need to forgive and let these people go. Okay, they really need to do that, because until they don't do that, as long as they don't do that, these negative, whoever these people are and their negative energies are going to continue to affect your person. Okay, I feel like their power of forgiveness, especially if who they need to forgive is the mother or the mother figure. But even if it's an ex-spouse or an ex-girlfriend or an ex-partner, and that, you know, maybe that person was really, really bad to them. Maybe that person scarred them, you know, in many ways. Either way, it's like there's going to be empowerment in forgiveness. And I feel like if your person can forgive that person, not by letting them into their life, not by saying, oh, I'm showing you that I'm forgiving you by letting you be in my life. No, they can have no contact with that person. They can, you know, be totally away from that person, let go and move on, but they need to forgive them. Okay, like, because I feel like energetically, vibrationally, that's what's going to keep them holding on. I love spending time with you, enjoying each other, and the simple, cozy pleasures of life. So I feel like this is something your person is thinking very heavily about when it comes to you. It's like they just want to have a simple life with you. I feel like they've been through a lot of drama and complications in their life. I feel like they've been through some very difficult, like, you know, just crazy kind of chaotic energy. And now, like, they just want it all to end. They just want simple life with you. Okay. I look at your social media every day. It puts me in a dark place because I miss you so much. Okay. So like I said, for some of you, there is some sort of struggle or separation that has gone on here. We come from different worlds. Our perspectives can clash sometimes. Can we work this out? And I feel like that again comes from, you know, this heavier energy, right? Like sometimes the person is definitely harder to, you know, deal with or get along with sometimes because they struggle with these things, but they sometimes are not even seeing it. For some of you, I feel like they don't see it clearly enough, and they see it more like different perspectives, clashing perspectives. So for many of you, again, they're being pushed by spirit to see it as what it is, you know, to look at this from the eyes of honesty, from brutal honesty. Like, it's time. Like, you can't just make excuses anymore. It can't just be like, oh, we have different perspectives. No, you have to deal with this BS right here. And you got to do it in an authentic way. And this is why I feel like your person has definitely been spending time in solitude, especially if, you know, again, you might have had to step away from each other, or you're like on a break right now because of these heavier energies. But I feel like this solitude is really beneficial for them, because now they're coming into this idea of like, it is time. It's time for me to be focused. It's time for me to have faith. It's time for me to reinvent myself and set the intention that I don't want to lose you. I want this to work. Okay, so they are definitely wanting this relationship to work. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of these oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. Please do give this video a like, and of course subscribe. Thank you so much. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next one. my beautiful group 3 that chose the Fairy of Wisdom, here is your reading. Let's take a look at, are you on their mind and what are they thinking about you and feeling about you? So let's start with your tarot. Let's see what we have here. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the 10 of Coins or Pentacles. We have, oh my gosh, I love it. Love it. Woohoo, woohoo, lovers. Oh my God, look at this. This is beautiful energy. So your person right now, in terms of what they are thinking about you, it is fabulous. It is absolutely fabulous. Look at this. There's been some sort of a delay here. I feel like in this energy right here, it's like there's a lot of love. Okay, there's a lot of love. There's a lot of heat. There's a lot of passion, deep, deep feelings, you know, deep and very passionate connection going on here. And yet at the same time, it's almost like despite that, there has been some sort of a delay that has happened here. Okay, I don't quite know what it is. And it's coming through pretty strong with this 3 of Wands energy. I feel like there's something you two are waiting for. Okay, there's something that it's like you both know what you want. You both know how you feel. That's very evident. There's a definite deep, very deep desire here to build an incredible life together. Like it's like you both really want to build an incredible life together. And yet there's something here that you're waiting for. Okay, what is that? What is that? This is the issue, because this 3 of Wands tells me that something still needs to fall into place here. Because I'm getting the energy that at the foundation level of your connection, it's very, very strong. Okay, the foundation below your connection is incredibly, incredibly strong. But there's something here that has to do with your material circumstances that may be blocking this at the time. Like, not, I don't want to say the word blocking. I feel like it's more the energy of delaying. Okay, there's some sort of a delay here that I think is becoming painful and frustrating for your person, because look at this beautiful energy here. It's like they just want to be with you. I'm getting this energy that for some of you, it's definitely some sort of long distance relationship. It's paining them. It's paining your person. Like they don't want to be away from you. I'm getting a very strong energy also that it's like they literally, this is what they want. Look at how these two people, yeah, they love one another, but I feel like the other thing about this image is that, look, they can look into each other's eyes. Look how close they are to one another. There's a physical closeness, right? There's a physical proximity. They're close enough to one another where they can literally feel the other person's breath. They can look into each other's eyes. They can touch each other. They can hold each other. This is the energy I'm getting. I'm getting for many of you, there's something here where your person is very much longing to have that physical relationship with you, the physical connection is, and they want to be able to look into your eyes. They want to be able to hear you breathing. They want to be able to feel you, to reach out and touch you if they can. There's something here that they're very much longing for that they are not getting at this time. And for some of you, I feel like your person is not getting it because you guys are literally separated by distance. You know, this may be like a long distance relationship. And for some of you, I feel like the longing is there because there's been a separation. And so your person, you are like constantly on their thoughts and what they are thinking about. And I feel like it's almost like I'm getting this energy of like they're trying to get their satisfaction by fantasizing about being with you. Okay, so I feel like this person is right now in a very kind of living in a very dreamy, very dreamlike state of fantasy. Like, oh, what would it be like if you were next to me? What would it be like if I could touch you? What would it be like if I could hold you? What would it be like if I could kiss you? It's like those kind of thoughts, you know? And there's a sadness. There's a definite sadness that is swirling around there. But I do feel that whatever the issue is that is making this more of a waiting game, like something is causing a delay here. But I'm not feeling that it's a hard stop. Like, I'm not feeling like it's the kind of obstacle that is going to cause a breakdown, or that you're never going to see each other again, or it's some sort of like permanent separation. No, I feel like, I don't know, I just get the energy of delay. Like, you're going to have patience, okay? They are going to have patience, but I feel like their patience is running low, okay? Because they're feeling very, very sad about this. They're feeling very much of that longing, low energy. There is some sort of a delay in which you just have almost been like two ships passing in the night. Like, you're just like, you know, you're near one another, but you can't meet. There's something here about not being able to meet in the middle. And the fact that this Ten of Pentacles came up in between here, I feel like it has to do with something in your material life, either physical distance, careers, finances, you know, other responsibilities, pressure from family, pressure from, like, you know, I'm also getting for some of you like cultural or religious differences. You may come from different cultures, different religions, and there's some sort of pressure to conform. Because again, this Ten of Pentacles card is also a lot, you know, is very much the card of, yes, you do have a life together, or you do want a life together, but it's also a conventional life, right? It's all about having that very normal, down to earth, you know, conventional life. But that also does include issues about money and family and responsibilities and pleasing other people and pleasing family members and that kind of thing. So I feel like this is what is causing a delay for your person. But in terms of their thoughts of you, is that they're just like constantly fantasizing about you because they really do want to physically be with you. Oh my God. What did I just say? Wow. Now, if it wasn't enough to get that energy of longing, wanting to look into your eyes, look, now we're even getting hunger. Okay, yeah, they are hungering for you. Wow, Spirit. Spirit's getting frisky today. Look at this breath. Oh my God. Oh, you know what? I am channeling the song "Take My Breath Away" right now. You know, take my breath away. I'm telling you, you take this person's breath away. You know the song from, oh yeah, it's my favorite song from the movie Top Gun, right? That old song, "Take My Breath Away." Oh, I feel like that's what they're thinking about you. I feel like that song is just there. It's like, you know, take my breath away. Like, you take their breath away. They're hungering for you. Look at this beautiful lovers. Oh my gosh, this is very beautiful energy. Heal the ouch. Oh, look at that. See, I feel like you're a very healing presence for your person. Keeping up immense effort and advance. See? So this is why, again, I feel like there's something here when it comes to some sort of a material life issue. Okay, there is a material life issue here that your person is definitely dealing with in terms of some sort of effort they have to make to keep up with some other responsibilities that have to do with this Ten of Pentacles. So they are right now scrambling to deal with whatever those material issues are. I feel like it's really taking a lot out of them. There's certain types of duties, responsibilities, obligations that, you know, they have to put a supreme effort to handle, to stay on top of. And that is definitely one of the reasons why this connection is being delayed, right? But look at this beautiful energy. I just love this beautiful energy of, you know, breathing and hunger. So I feel like it represents two things. One is just that you literally take their breath away and they're like literally hungering for your presence. Like they, again, so much longing, so much, I want you, I wish I could have you. I also feel like there's another beautiful energy here that is alongside of this passion and alongside of this like wanting and this desire is also like what they think of you. Like, I feel like they think of you as a breath of fresh air. I feel like they also long for you so much because there is something special about the way in which you heal this person. I feel like your person has certain wounds that only you can heal. Okay. And I'm not saying it's your job to heal them. It is not. But I do feel like that your presence, your love, your energy towards them has been very healing for them. And that is something that they did not anticipate. It's something that they didn't even know what was going to happen, but it was like a beautiful surprise for them. So this is why they love and long for you so much, is because like they think of you so highly. They think of you so beautifully. You're literally this breath of fresh air in their life. And I do feel because of this energy, along with this 10 of Pentacles energy, I do feel like you're dealing with a person here who probably has a lot of stress in their life. Okay. They may have a job or a family situation or obligations or duties that require a lot of mental and physical and emotional effort. And I feel like they lead quite a stressful life. And so that's all the more reason why it's like they have this ouch that you heal. You know, like it's like they have certain things that are painful to them, that you have been a very healing presence for. Like you ground them. You give them stability. You give them this sense of belonging, this sense of peace in their often chaotic life. Like that's the energy I'm getting. So let's take a look at what would they say to you, specific messages from them to you. And then we'll look at some possible future energies here. What would they say to you? Okay, and then let's take a look at some future energies. Oh my God. What are the odds of getting a yes and a no? Oh my gosh. All right. So let's take a look here. I deeply regret hurting you. I was triggered and lashed out at you. It's not your fault. I messed this up and I'll fix it. Okay, so this is why I feel like, you know, remember how I said that, you know, for many of you, your person leads a stressful life. They definitely have certain pressures on them. They definitely have something that is going on in their material world that really takes a lot of their time, their energy, and a little bit of their peace of mind as well. There's a lot of effort that they have to put into their material life. And so because of that, you may have had some sort of struggle or issue that went on where it's like they hurt you because they lashed out at you because of something here that has to do with, you know, them not being able to take the pressure. Okay, so they are really regretting that. Let's see, maybe we're too different. That's why we disagree and feel distant from each other. So see, again, I feel like something here, I feel like we've not had an issue here about the love. Okay, so the love, the hunger, the passion, the desire, that's all there. But this delay, I feel like comes from this. Like maybe you don't like some of these issues that are in your person's life, some of these obligations they feel that they have to keep up with. Maybe you don't approve of some of the ways in which they are running themselves ragged, or they are like or having to compromise on things, or putting in a lot of effort and time and energy into things that, you know, are maybe not the best for them. So I feel like there may have been some discussions or disagreements here between the two of you that may also have led to this kind of delay, like where there's conflict, where it's like, you know, that they need to, you know, decrease these heavy responsibilities. You may have asked them to that, hey, maybe it's better if you step back from this and try, you know, maybe it's better if you let it go. And maybe they didn't like that. Maybe, you know, because they feel some sort of deep obligation. Don't lose hope for us. We've been through tough times together. I will always fight for us. So see, again, I feel like there is definitely some sense of, going through a particular struggle that has to do with distractions, things that are delaying and blocking, right? And they have definitely been tough. I think they've been very mentally, emotionally tough for the two of you. And you've really had to be very, very strong in order to weather these storms. So this is why, again, I feel like, there's something here where they may not have been able to balance, the other chaos in their life with wanting to be true to you, wanting to give you everything you need and want in this relationship. So I do feel that there is a strong divine masculine energy coming through here towards the feminine. Okay, so in terms of their future energies, it's like, you are on their mind. Okay, you are their divine feminine. That is not the what is up for question here. And I feel like that has not been a question throughout this reading. It's been very, very clear that the love is there, right? You are their person. That is not the issue here. Their issue is they have a problem with this split energy, okay? Very rare to get this no and yes at the same time. And that's why I feel like there is definitely a split energy that your person is dealing with. It's like they have a hard time saying no to these other situations, other people or obligations, responsibilities in their material world. They have a very hard time, okay, saying no. But I do feel that they don't want to lose you, and they long for you so much that they are now getting prepared to say no and to decrease those responsibilities, to decrease some of the things that are putting too much pressure so that they can say yes to you, because you are their feminine, and for you, their heart always is a yes. Okay, so this is beautiful energy. I feel like this is the energy of them finally making their priorities straight. Okay, making their priorities straight, wanting to say the big yes to you and the no to some of these other things that are delaying this connection. Okay, so let me know what you think in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of these oracle decks that I have created for you, all of the links are in the box below. Guys, make sure that you do give this video a like. It really helps the channel. Also subscribe if it resonates. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all, and I'll see you all on the next one.